Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Get Crystallized Show. Like strong women, crystals are formed under pressure. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Coach Crystal. I am a certified mindset specialist and body transformational coach. I will teach you mindset strategies, fitspiration, and nutritional mindfulness to help women like you strengthen your mind, body, and spirit. Why? Because you deserve to treasure yourself. So on Wednesday, I put up a poll and I had asked, out of these three things, which one do you struggle with the most? And I do believe it was diet, nutrition, and consistency. And by far, consistency was the number one obstacle that you are all struggling with. So today I am going to talk all about consistency and the number one secret to nailing consistency and how you can be more consistent in terms of achieving your why, your health and weight loss goal, your fitness goal. So firstly, I want to ask you guys a question. How would you describe your identity? So for example, I am God-fearing. I am a wife and a mother. I am an athlete and I am an entrepreneur. So however I attach my identity to that, that's the way I'm going to live. So for example, the fact that I am God-fearing, studying the Bible, getting into the word, I'm a women's ministry leader. That is absolutely important to me in my life. My identity is attached to that. I'm a wife. I am a proud mother. Some of you who know Coach Nelson, he is not only my business partner, but also my husband. And I have a son who is 21. I adore him and I'm so proud of him. I am an entrepreneur. As you know or may not know, I am the CEO of R3 Fitness. I am also the creator of the Revolve Life Method, the number one online body and transformation program. And I am an athlete. And as an athlete, and if you are someone whose identity is attached to being healthy, your physical body is literally a reflection of one thing, not your goals, not your desires, but your standards. So the identity I have for myself is that I am an athlete. I also identify myself as a fitness professional, and I'm also a fitness competitor. My body has a certain amount of strength, muscle tone, and energy that's available to me on a regular basis because that's who I am. I do whatever is necessary to maintain my identity. So I'm going to talk specifically about my identity of being an athlete, a fitness professional, and a fitness competitor. So I have this intrinsic need to be consistent because this is how I define myself. Because if you don't know who you are, then you wouldn't know how to act. Once you lock in your identity, your brain will find a way to keep you there. So as an example, if you always say that you're tired or that you're overweight, or I've always been overweight, or I'm big boned, or obesity runs in my family, this is a story, okay, that you keep telling yourself, then you're always going to find a way to get back there. Your identity, that's your settling point. That's your identity. That's where you could be getting stuck and why there is a lack of consistency. So if you were to meet me for the first time and you were to ask me, do you work out? You know the answer I'm going to give you, right? I'm going to say, absolutely. In fact, I train without fail 6 times a week, sometimes 7. but definitely 6 times a week with one day is my rest day. And before I actually started competing, I respected the athletes that I saw on that stage because I knew in order to look like that, they had to be training at least 6 to 7 times a week for years. You don't look that way on a stage like for training for 10 weeks or 8 weeks or whatever. That's years of hard work. That's years of being consistent. You don't get those types of results without action, without some form of rituals. And at R3, in the Revolve Life Method, we hone in on developing rituals that are going to support your why, the reason why you want to lose weight, the reason why you need more energy. Rituals are basically actions that you do consistently. Another term that you might be familiar with are habits, but I prefer rituals because there's something about saying this is my ritual where there's another kind of deep meaning to it. When something is a ritual of mine, I will do it without fail because it's important to me. So, my question is, do you think I have more time than you? Or people who are fit, do you think they have more time than you? Do you think fitness competitors on a fitness competition stage have more time than you? No, of course not. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. And I can guarantee you a lot of those fitness competitors or a lot of fit people that you see maybe going for a run or whatnot, they also have a family. They also have a career. You know, my life is not less busy. I am insanely busy. But being an athlete, being at peak condition, not just to compete, but to inspire my members to walk the talk is a must for me. So, my question to you is, are you stuck in the should? Where this might sound familiar to you. I should work out. I should eat better. I should not eat that anymore. I should make time for my health. I should meditate. And next thing you know, you're just shitting all over the place, right? At R3, we help and educate our members to move from a should to a must. To move from a should to a must. A must is, you can't break this. My must is strong. It's not even that I want, it's a must for me. I must work out this way. Why? Because my must is also in line with my highest value. It is my highest value to be fit, to be full of energy, to be strong. Why? So that I can serve others. So that I have the energy to serve others. That is a must for me. And so when you decide what your must is, in the same way that I decided I am an athlete, that's when my life changed. So I'm not saying that you need to work out 6 times a week. Okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying whatever you really want, you are no longer going to should all over the place because your should is going to become a must. It has to be now your standard, a high standard to you, where your must is in line with your highest value. Okay? Wants or shoulds, they don't get met consistently. That's why there's such a struggle with being consistent. because you might be repeating on a broken record in your head, I should do it, I should do it, I should do it, but there's not enough strength in should. You might be stuck on the should hamster wheel. We need to move you from a should to I must. Does this make sense? This is what standards do when you have a high standard. Whatever you identify with, whatever describes your identity, this is who I am, you are going to uncover your must. So it's not necessarily about changing your identity, okay, guys? It's about expanding your identity. Because first and foremost, I'm God-fearing, I'm a wife and a mother, and I'm an entrepreneur. And the expansion of that is I am also an athlete. And because I'm an athlete, which represents abundant amount of energy, strength, confidence, agility, flexibility, all of those things, that enhances everything else that I am. It enhances me and it helps me become a more present mother, a more present God-fearing woman and wife. So it's not about changing your identity. It's about making sure that your why is in line with your highest value. It's making sure that the reason why you want to lose weight, it enhances your identity. So instead of saying, I want to lose 20 pounds, what if, because your highest value is being an amazing mother to your children, then instead of saying, I want to lose 20 pounds, period, it's, I want to lose 20 pounds so that I have enough energy to spend quality time with my kids. So that after a long day at work, I have enough time and energy to spend with my husband, to have enough time and energy to do my volunteer work. Because if your highest value is being a mom, is being a wife, is whatever is of importance to you, you losing weight will only enhance that. Or maybe it's you just want to look in the mirror and actually love what you see. Because I know a lot of women who will not even look in the mirror. Or when they do look in the mirror, they literally feel sick to their stomach because the image that they see does not match the image they see in their head. Or maybe you just want to go shopping in your closet. You have so many nice things, but you can't even fit in them. Or maybe you want to do online shopping, and actually order a small or a size 4, 6, 8, whatever, instead of the extra larges. And you there's no way you don't want to order that size. Like you don't want to go there. Maybe that is in line with your highest value. If you identify yourself, you guys, in a new way, that's in line with your highest value, and it now becomes your standard, you will find a way to make that standard real. Our rituals define us. All of your results in life, especially when it comes to your health, comes from your daily rituals. This is why at the Revolve Life Method, we hone in, and my members can definitely vouch this, we hone in on solidifying our morning ritual and our evening ritual, our journaling ritual and our workout ritual. All these little rituals are going to turn out into an amazing standard of living, a high standard of living, of reaching your highest value. And not only that, enhancing it. Everything starts with your standard. This is why your why has to be in line with your highest values, because when it is, you're going to back it up with those rituals, because you're not going to shit all over the place anymore. It's going to be a must for you. So, for example, if you are where you want to be physically, you're going to have very different rituals than if you're not where you want to be. If you're overweight, you and I both know that you're going to have a different ritual than if you're physically fit. What's the first thing you're going to do if you're fit? For me personally, my morning ritual consists of jumping out of bed. Literally, ask Coach Nelson, I jump out of bed. Okay. I don't hit my snooze button 5 million times. I literally jump out of bed. That is the first thing I do, first thing in the morning. Second thing I do, a part of my morning ritual, I change into my workout clothes. After that, I'm in the kitchen. I make my black coffee. After that, I'm downstairs and I'm doing my cardio. After my cardio, I shower up, I open the Bible. Why? Because it is a must for me to feed my body and to fuel my body and my spirit before I get started with my mind. I work out, I get into the word, I journal. That is, without fail, my morning ritual. No matter where I am, no matter what time of year, no matter even if I'm on vacation, that is my morning ritual. If I wasn't fit, and if it was a should, perhaps my morning ritual would be hitting the snooze button 3, 4, 5, 6 times, rolling out of bed, maybe grabbing a coffee, and I'll go back to the way I was, okay, before my new rituals came about. I would go to Tim Hortons, I would get a triple, and I would buy a muffin. And you would think a muffin would be healthy, but I can tell you right now, the muffin that I would get was definitely over 400 calories, 100%, close to 500 calories. And that was my morning ritual. Very different. Very, very different. Morning rituals of someone who is fit, where it's a must to be fit because I now live in the mind of an athlete, and where I was not like that. Very, very different. You need to have rituals to give you that better life. You need rituals to support your must. All the little rituals, that's how you become consistent, because it supports your identity. And your identity is obviously important to you, because if you don't know who you are, you have no idea what you're going to do or what you're doing. So I want to challenge you guys. What is your identity? What is of your highest value? And if you're telling me that you want to get healthy and you want to get fit, my question to you is why? And if you're constantly saying, I should work out, I should drink more water, I should cut out the crap, I should, journal, I should meditate, I should, stop shitting all over the place. Out of love, guys. If you want to learn how to be consistent, stop shitting all over the place. Make it a must. Because you need to remember that people are rewarded in public what they have practiced in private for years. This is why when I see someone on a fitness competition stage, I recognize that's years of work that is not publicized. That's years of blood, sweat, and tears working out, being diligent with their food. That's why I respect them. That's why I compete. Because I want to inspire my members that irregardless of the fact that I'm an entrepreneur, that I'm a mother, that I am a wife, that I am active in my church, it is important to me. It is a must for me to be an athlete as well. Is it that important to you? If not, why? What is your identity? So, I am grateful for you. I want to honor you, but I also want to make you think. I want to challenge you to put pen to paper and journal, because that is where the magic happens. What is your aha moment? I would love to hear. I would love to see what your aha moment is from this talk, from this lesson. What is your aha moment? Consistency is the only way. What is your aha moment? What is your biggest takeaway? This is a conversation, guys. I would love to hear what your aha moment is. What is your biggest takeaway? Because, you know, it's one thing to want something in your life, but it's another thing to take action. So I would love to know, what is one action that you can do this week to move from a should to a must? What's one action that you can do? I'd love for you to share. So this has been an awesome conversation, guys. I'm going to look forward. I'm going to look for your comments. Type in the chat box if you watch or catch the replay, put hashtag replay. Let me know what your biggest aha is, as well as what's one thing, what's one action that you can do to move from should to a must. Maybe that's redefining your why. Maybe that's starting one new ritual that you know is going to move you towards your highest value. Daphne says, I'm going to start working out 6 times a week. Yes, Steph, good for you. And be consistent with it. Yes, that's wonderful. So I keep sharing in the comments. I will review all of your comments as the day goes. And if you watch the replay, like I said, put hashtag replay. Let me know what your biggest aha moment is. What is one action that you're going to take to move you towards being more consistent and to move from a should to a must? And maybe it's, what is my identity? How can I reframe my why to be in line with my highest value? Okay. It's been an honor, you guys. You are exactly what awesome looks like. Renew, refresh, restore your mind, body, and spirit with us here at R3.